The meningitis scare continues to get closer. Today we tell you where on Delmarva the contaminated drugs may be shipped and why it's not like any other strain.
Are you wearing the right size shoe? 2 out of 3 people aren't. Find out what you should be doing to keep your feet healthy.
It houses some of the finest pieces of American art, and it's right here on Delmarva. A look inside the Biggs Museum in Dover.
And just because the temperatures are dropping doesn't mean you can't enjoy the colors of fall in the winter. We're going to talk with one of the experts to see what we should be planning. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryan.
I'm Jimmy Hoppa. Welcome to Delmarva Life from historic Studio D.
And we want to welcome our studio audience today. They are
whooping
a wild
and
bunch. Hooping and hollering.
Yeah.
They must be so excited. What a weekend.
What a weekend.
It was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Did you get a chance to take advantage of the beauty?
Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, for the first time, Carol and I went down Skyline Drive.
Really?
Spent the night in Front Royal.
Uh-huh.
Went down Skyline Drive. I was a little worried about it at first because I had heard that last week was the peak for all the colors.
Right.
So we got on, I didn't realize it was over 100 miles long.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So we get on Skyline Drive and we head south, and it's like, okay, it's nice, it's pretty. Of course, the vista is gorgeous with the mountains and everything. As we get farther down, we go, gosh, I guess about 70 miles in. The south end, still full of color.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. And then we turned around and came back and saw the other people just going in and said, yeah, you're in for a wait.
You took pictures, right?
I took pictures. I tried to get one so that I could show it to you, and I couldn't get it out of my phone. I'll work on that one. But who would have thought that at the Elk Waller Store and Sundries, halfway down Skyline Drive, well south of Front Royal, Virginia, I'd be walking out of the store and somebody looks at me and says, Jimmy Hoppa. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
you can't go anywhere, can you?
I guess not.
No.
But that was, it was a beautiful drive. Beautiful
That's
drive.
funny. That's
If you
great.
get a chance to go.
Well, you didn't bring us any pictures or get any pictures for us to look at, but we want to see pictures of your kids dressed up for Halloween, and we had a few of them sent in. Let's take a look. Look at this. This is Ethan. He is a skunk. Yeah. Ethan's from Seaford. How adorable.
It doesn't get much cuter than that.
No, it doesn't. Well, I don't know. Take a look at this. This is Elliot, the astronaut from Salisbury.
I'm kind of liking Elliot. Okay,
Yeah.
He's my new favorite. I like
Okay,
that.
well, but then we have Rocco the Bumblebee from Salisbury. And we're not done. Rocco also is a bunny rabbit.
Rocco's multi-talented, isn't he?
Yeah, he couldn't make up his mind. No, he just couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to be.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, he had 2 costumes. So if you have pictures of your kids dressed up for Halloween, we certainly want to see them. Just email them to us, comments at delmarvalife.com.
We'd like to get that on there.
Yeah.
Well, some good news topping our hot topics this afternoon. You remember Kellie Pickler came to town for a concert at Heron's Pond, right?
Yes.
Got rained out, had a storm come through.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is it's been rescheduled for the 27th. So if you had tickets to the original concert, those tickets are still valid for the rescheduled date. So I wonder how much hair she has now.
Oh, that's right, because she shaved her head.
She shaved her head, and I can't remember what it was for.
It was for someone, a friend who was going through
cancer?
chemo.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
don't know if she has as much hair as what was in that picture, but
Yeah.
that concert's Friday, so
Yeah, it starts at
that's gonna
7
be fun.
p.m. Gates open at 5 p.m. Also, don't forget that Everclear will be there on Friday along with Kingsfoil and Eve 6. That show starts at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. All kinds of good stuff happening
All
up in
over the place.
Delmar.
And it's October.
It is.
See, the year doesn't stop.
No.
Chesapeake Moms Club, you remember when we had them on, it's been a few weeks ago now, they were talking about a Touch a Truck event they were having. The Chesapeake Moms Club is looking for pregnant moms or moms of preschoolers to join the group. What they're going to do is they're going to be at Stevensville Mowbray Park on November the 6th looking for new moms to get to know the group, get to know the family-friendly activities that they have, and they'd love for you to join. It's a growing support network made up of nearly 100 working and stay-at-home moms, all the way from Kent Island all the way up to Centerville. And if you'd like to know more about it, you can visit delmarvalife.com to find out how to get in touch with the club. So there was a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, and they weren't, we talked about them. They weren't actually on the show,
right.
but
Yeah,
we
right.
talked about them, yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
Hey, my daughter was in the class of 2012.
Right.
Just a little tell you about that, because today's students are looking at the possibility of graduating college without the debt of student loans.
Really?
Yeah. Talking about the class of 2012.
That's huge.
They accepted 54% more in scholarships than the class of 2011.
And this is in Wycomico County?
In Wycomico County, yeah. The Wycomico County Supervisor of Counseling, Lori Batts, said the class of 2011 accepted over $8.5 million. This year, graduates accepted almost $16 million in scholarships.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine graduating without
college without student
loans?
debt? Oh, that would be wonderful. I don't know if we're gonna do that or not.
Start filling out the paperwork.
Yeah.
27th Annual Festival of Trees Fashion Show tomorrow night. It's going to be at the Tidewater Inn in Easton. You need to stop by. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Here's the Festival of Fashion's co-chairs modeling the latest in fashions. Don't they look awesome right there? Just in case you're curious, all the monies raised from this event are a direct donation to the Talbot Hospice Foundation. Everything as far as the 2012 Festival of Trees in November goes towards that. So if you'd like to know more about purchasing tickets, very easy, or if you want to know more information, you can find out about all the events. Like I said, going to be a Tidewater Inn in Easton, food, live music, and fashions. $75 for each ticket, and there's the number to call, 410-819-FEST.
And that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow night.
Hey, did you know there was an air show over the weekend?
No.
There was an air show over the weekend. I didn't see any airplanes.
No. Really?
Yeah. But it was the Mid-Atlantic Radio Control Society.
Oh, the RC.
It was the little airplanes. They had their air show near Fruitland. They have a little airstrip out there. Planes, helicopters, quadricopters, and hexicopters were at the Marksfield southeast of Fruitland.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the fun, pilot Jack Levering of Ocean Pines flew his 1946 Air Coupe over the field. He said he tried flying a remote-controlled airplane once and nearly crashed it.
Now, Bob likes RCs, right?
Yeah, he's more into rockets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
And he likes his Uline plane.
Right.
But he hasn't done a whole lot with
I had a friend of mine that
RCs.
had RC. He took me out one day. He said, "Come here, I want to show you how to fly this." I'm like, "Okay." So he's got, and it's a really nice plane. This guy was really good, and he's showing me how to do all this and how to fly it and everything. And I'm watching him real close. And okay, and just as he's handing the controller over to me, the plane goes boom.
Oh no!
Right into a concrete sidewalk, shattered it into a bajillion pieces. And I hadn't touched it. I'm doing this. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Apparently somebody else had locked onto his frequency and taken over.
You're kidding.
Crashed.
And those things aren't cheap.
No, they're not.
You crash them.
He was not a happy puppy.
Aw.
No. But it was, one of these days I'm going to do it.
You're gonna.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a country song, but we got to tell you this, by the way. No offense, Kellie Pickler. It's not. It sounds like a country song. Here's what happened. Burglars struck a Philadelphia home. Okay?
Okay.
2 weeks ago, they walk into an unlocked front door, steal all the food from the family. Right out of the refrigerator. Now, since then, as if that wasn't enough, they hit the house a second time, took everything from the 52-inch flat screen TV to their 8-year-old's birthday party favors to their 3-month-old puppy.
Oh my goodness.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
WCAU TV reports that last week, like I said, the door was unlocked. Don't know about this week.
Yeah. If it was unlocked the second time, then you know.
Then you deserve to have a country song written about you.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Hey, I want to ask, do we have any Trekkies in the?
Trekkies, trekkers. Okay, now.
Oh, wow.
Let me double check on this. Is the appropriate term trekker instead of Trekkie? I was corrected one day.
Really?
I thought it was Trekkie, but they said, "Oh no, we don't like that. It's trekker."
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Well, sorry.
At
Anyway.
any rate, one couple has boldly gone where no other has gone before by tying the knot in Britain's first Klingon wedding ceremony. Take a look at this. They're actually natives of Sweden. They exchanged vows at Destination Star Trek London over the weekend, which saw 17,000, now this says truckers. The pair, who met 4 years ago at the retirement home where they both work, were inspired to hold the ceremony after watching an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Wow.
Yeah, that's, I don't know what to say. That's.
Well, my
yeah,
question is still, how do you say "I do" in Klingon? I don't know that I'd want to know, but.
Oh well, hopefully they'll have a happy, long, and prosperous marriage. Up next on Delmarva Life, we keep hearing so much about the deadly meningitis scare. We'll tell you just how close the contaminated shots have gotten to Delmarva and what you need to look for if you think you've been infected.
And a little bit later on, making life a little bit easier for those with disabilities, where you can turn for help if you have a disability or if you're caring for someone who does. We'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. And your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.